Welcome back to Awesome RC. Today I have the Mini Slash in the TRX4 Bronco, and I had an idea with these that I'm going to try out and hope it doesn't destroy anything. But so see these tires and these tires? I'm going to switch the tires from this car onto this car and this car's tires onto this one and see what exactly happens. I'm going to have to, this body ain't going to fit. So I'll have to take this body off and run it without that. And this bumper is going to hit, and the rear bumper. So I'll have to try and take that off. It'll be the hardest on this one to get it to fit, but the Bronco will be real easy, and I already tested and the hexes fit, so now we just gotta switch the tires, swap them. Okay, so the Bronco, that was not a problem to switch those wheels over, but this thing's being a little bit of a problem. I had to take these off, which of course that was gonna happen because it would rub here. It probably still will rub a little bit, but not nearly as bad as it would. So we can't put the body on, which I knew I wasn't gonna put the body on from the start. It's just because I'm gonna take this off too, because it would rub. I was hoping to take this front bumper off. I thought it was just this straight piece right here, but no, it turns out I think it's these little fins here too. So yes, this piece of plastic right here is part of this right here, and then without this piece of plastic right here we couldn't steer. So if I take that off, our steering's gone, and then what is the point of doing this, because I can't steer? So I have an idea. I'm gonna go in the house and I'm gonna look up and see how much this front bumper is. This whole piece is probably like $10-15, but I'm gonna go look it up, and then I'm gonna cut it off right there, and then I'll buy a new one to make it look good again though. But I'll cut it off right there just for this video. So I looked it up, and it on eBay, it's $15 for this and that back skid plate and that. So I'd say that's a pretty good deal. They're brand new. So on eBay. So I'm gonna try and cut it now. I don't know if this is sharp enough. We might have to get a bigger one, but we'll see. We had to use the big snippers because the other one wasn't big enough, or it wasn't working right, of course. But so we used bigger snippers and we got it snipped, so it should work. I got the tires switched on them. Big tires on this one, little tires on this one. The Bronco looks really funny, but there's one problem with this. Well, see, I cut this off, and I went to the point of cutting this off, and guess what? When I try to drive this car, it doesn't seem to like it that much, and also the tires rub. But it grinds funny. It really does not like it though. I feel bad for the gears, but it does work. When you first take off, it's really hard on it because it grinds funny, and it really does not sound that good. But you can't turn very far without it rubbing. Well, it's hard for it to even steer. So that one's having a little bit of trouble, but the Bronco, that's low. The Bronco drives just like normal, except with puny little tires. It's so funny. The gears are really not happy about this though, so I don't want to burn them out. Oh! It's side-wheelied right over. But the motor does not sound happy to drive these things, or the gears. So I don't want to be too rough on it. Oh, it expanded the tire. Bronco. But I'd have to say that the Bronco does a lot better than the Mini Slash with the difference of tires. Like this, the Bronco Cruise is pretty nice, but the Mini Slash, you can tell the motor really does not like those tires. But the Bronco, it handles differently. Like, it almost seems more control, or more nimble. It bends and curves better. The differentials are locked and is put in low gear for extra good climbing, and we're gonna see what it'll do up this with these tires. Wait, it's actually doing it. It's actually doing it, kinda. It's not gonna make it up much farther, but that's impressive that it even made it that far. Like, that's impressive. I got these normal tires put back on it, and with the fenders cut off like that, my body has not been rubbing at all. It's sticking over, but also even when it used to stick over, it would rub. This is weird that without the fender, it doesn't rub anymore. Like, it'll rub a little bit, but like, it used to rub a lot, but now it doesn't. So I'm thinking, if you want to save your body, your tires from rubbing on your body, just cut that off. It looks silly though, but it doesn't rub. So that's interesting, I thought. Yeah, so thanks for watching this video, and make sure you watch this other video that's gonna pop up right there. Thanks for watching.